Fargo Mom's Ultimate Guide to their Summer Bucket List is back for the third summer in a row, and Kathy's here to tell us all about that, which we're super excited because it makes our jobs easier as moms, right, Kathy?
Yes, it does. It does.
That's fantastic. So I know that your website, so we've got Fargo Mom Collective, and you've always got the best things. You've got the calendar. We know where kids can eat free. We know where free events are all the time. Now you have a bucket list. So what is on the bucket list?
Yes, thanks to I have to give a shout out to our awesome partners at Essentia. It's a third summer now we've been able to do this. So we have this ultimate guide for all the things to do this summer, and we in addition to that have taken a lot of that and put it into a bucket list with a printable you can print out. You can make your bucket list of all the things you want to do. If you're like me, you know, I have 3 kids, and there's always new things in the summer we want to try, or maybe it's something we do every summer and I just don't want to forget to do it. So it's fun to have that printable too, to like write it all out, plan your summer out, and make sure you don't miss anything.
Well, it's so important because when you have kids home, and you do, because they're with us today, and we love that. When you have kids home, you've got to find activities to keep them busy, or they'll just run around in circles. And so it's really nice to have one kind of one-stop shop resource that we can go to for this. And if people aren't familiar, what is the Fargo Mom Collective?
So we are a website that is written by a collective of moms. We have over 30 mom writers in our community, and so our mission is to connect you to each other through our kind of mom-related articles, but also things like our Ultimate Summer Guide to help you find resources, things to do, businesses you're looking for, events you're looking for, pretty much anything that you can get out there and do with your kids and with your family is our mission to provide it to you. So our bucket list and our Ultimate Guide to Summer has pretty much anything you can think of from the Fargo area and beyond. We have a list, just as an example, of swimming beaches that you can drive to within an hour. We have all the pools and all the splash pads into a guide for you to look at, farmers markets, places to go berry picking, day trip ideas. We're featuring like specific day trips in articles as well that we're putting on there. Just the list goes on and on, really.
I love that because, you know, if you have a day off, or maybe you have the joy of staying home with your kids, it's easy to do a day trip. It's harder to say, all right, we're going to take a 3, 4, or 5-day vacation somewhere, but a day trip is manageable.
Yes.
I love that. So you've got some young kids. What have you found to be their favorite things so far this summer?
I think with littler kids, definitely splash pads I know are big, and some of the pools. And the thing is, you know, we're not a huge community, but there's so many pool offerings. I know like Davies is a big one, but there's between Fargo, West Fargo, and Moorhead. Moorhead has wading pools. I didn't even know that.
Oh, I didn't either.
They have like a number of wading pools for toddlers. So if you don't want to go into a big pool that's going to be really busy with big kids, definitely check out the Moorhead Park's wading pools. Our kids love going to the beach. We used to live in Florida, so it's kind of like our little way of getting back to the beach and finding somewhere, you know, within an hour to take them to for the day. We have a list too of free things to do,
which we love. We love the free things.
Libraries, just tons of free things for kids to do too.
And I love it because it gives you the opportunity to kind of plan out. If you're looking at it maybe on a weekend and you're like, what are we doing for the upcoming week? You have it all at your fingertips. That's one of the things too I love about Fargo is there's so many resources. There's a lot of free or very low cost things that you can do. They have festivals and stuff. The tricky part sometimes though is finding them all, finding the schedule so you can understand like, okay, this Saturday this is happening, but I'd rather do the whatever, but that's what you have. And I think that's so great because you kind of consolidate everything in one place.
Yeah, and all year round we do, we have a calendar on our website, but we also take that and turn it into an ongoing article where we just have that month's events listed out by date. So you could just pop down to, you know, June 16th and see a whole list of things of what's going on, and that's event specific. So it wouldn't be, you know, if you want to find a beach or a pool or things like that, you have to go to our Ultimate Guide or somewhere else on our website. But that's something we do all year round, and that's been really popular. And every weekend on social media, as well as in our newsletter, we have a list of all the things going on for that weekend. We call it our weekend planner. So make sure you're following us on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribing to our newsletter. And it's a super simple, easy way to get that right to your inbox and see what's going on for the weekend. So we can help you do the planning so you don't have to do it yourself.
Well, I'm so grateful that we have this in our community because sometimes as mom, we need those resources.
Yeah, that's our
So
goal,
thank
is
you.
to make it a little easier for everybody.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then side note, you may have remembered months ago, we've had you guys on before because you do events as well. And I
Yeah.
was able to attend the Bloom Baby and Mom event. Loved it. Do you have events coming up this fall?
We are talking about another Mom's Night Out for the fall. We did one
Yay.
last fall, and it was really well attended and really fun. So we want to kind of play off that same theme, kind of similar to our Bloom, where we're providing resources and support. So we're kind of figuring out what that looks like, but plan to do that this fall for sure. So stay tuned for more on that.
It's so great for moms because, you know, you had mentioned the point is we're trying to kind of connect the community. Well, what better way to connect people than literally put them in a room together?
Right. Yep.
Offer them snacks and coffee.
And very mom focused, and
Yes.
trying to offer mom support is what we want to do. Too.
Well, I'm so grateful for what you guys do. So thank you. Please tell everyone back there that we appreciate them. What a great resource.
I will. Thanks for having us on.
Absolutely. All right, now make sure that you stay with us. All of the information, of course, from Mom Collective is on your screen. But next, we're going to be sitting down with the minds behind the newest innovative tech for people with type 1 diabetes. Tough thing to deal with, but this group has made it easier for you.